Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a look here at SEI, seeing what's going on. This coin's looking pretty awesome actually. Contrary to the rest of the market who's selling off, it's not only holding its price action, but it's doing very well when Bitcoin is pulling back pretty solid. So that's a good testament here essentially to its strength, but we also want to look at a few key factors, make sure it is worthwhile in investing in. So if you are new to the channel, just know I'm not a financial advisor. I love teaching people to trade. I hope you can learn something here today. If you want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site linked down below. I've got a trading academy, community, and signals group. We got some really cool results here in the last 24 hours. What was it? RDNT 30%, SNX 56%, Solana 36%, and then the graph rather, 81%. Keep in mind these are all 5 to 6x leverage trades. Very, very safe profit. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to check that out. We do have limited slots available. So when it comes to SEI, what we got to talk about is a couple of things here. First of all, we'll remove the larger time fibs there just for the moment. Kind of get perspective of what's going on here on the smaller time frames after we double check the larger, okay? Because yesterday when we looked at this here, we were in a situation where we're above all moving averages, still bullishly ascending and looking very good, right? So we're over 70 on the RSI, money flow index is up, stochastic RSI is up, everything is great. So we have no reason to kind of consider the daily time frame to be bearish in any stretch of the imagination, okay? Now, that doesn't mean the price cannot pull back. It just implies that we understand the overall sentiment is positive and bullish, okay? So as we work our way down, we just keep that in the back of our mind, understanding that that is somewhat of a reality here for this coin right now. So if we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, we can recognize a few things here as well. We can see stochastic RSI is swinging down. Most coins are doing that, but this pattern that we're seeing is actually quite nice. Keep in mind, money flow index is lower than the RSI, but RSI is staying at 70. It's kind of a common occurrence when the price action flags itself out. And what I mean by that, and we'll see on smaller time frames, we are seeing somewhat of a bull flag pattern. Still a little early and premature to identify, but we do see MACD losing momentum but hasn't fully diverged yet. Okay, so we're still good there in that sense. And once again, this trend line is ascending positively with the overall trend itself. In other words, that's running concurrent with the 20-day SMA. 20-day SMA on the 4-hour time frame is a really good indication of the fact that we're on the right side of the tracks. It doesn't mean the price can't still pull back. It just implies that until we break through that level, we're going to presume it's going to hold the price in place. Okay, so again, we just kind of understand generally that we're still bullish on the 4-hour time frame as well. Now keep in mind, we just hit a 9 on TD sequential, so pullback would make sense. If it were to occur, keep in mind there's 3 levels that are typical. We've got 0.382, roughly 70.5 cents. We got 67 and 65 cents. Those are 3 areas that are potential retracement levels that are very common, okay? So just be mindful that's a possible reality here. If we take a look at the hourly though, we want to confirm a couple of other things here. First things first, the Ichimoku cloud. We got the lagging span soon to intersect with the price action. Not a great sign. Doesn't necessarily mean the price is going to drop. It just implies that if you have a long position open, you may want to consider taking profits because it's stuck in a range and it might pull back. There's possibilities of that. Same thing occurs here with conversion line being above the baseline. That's actually a very positive sign. And once more, the cloud itself is just kind of hanging out there in that 70 to 72 cent range. So we have a lot of support below us. So most time frames right now are giving us good indications the price action is in good shape. And I do love what we see here so far with this type of pattern here. We are starting to see a bullish type of pattern. So if we do end up breaking out above that level, there's a decent chance the price will continue higher. So again, sometimes I do like trading into this. If we look at this previous resistance level too, we can kind of see that as a potential support level here for us right here on this 74.2 cent range. So there's a decent chance we could see the price continue higher. Another couple hours, the price gets right to this level. I would say a long position might be viable. A lot of it hinges on Bitcoin, not pulling back any further. We don't truly know it won't, but we have identified that 45,000 is a tentative support level for Bitcoin because that was a previous resistance, right? So resistance turns support. Hypothetically, that leading into this coin doing very well with a lot of volume at this newest price point leads me to believe we shouldn't go any lower than 0.382 to the 70.5 cent range. There is a possibility of that, but probability is pretty low. So let's quickly confirm one last thing, of course. See if our CC golden indicator gives us any long signals, which we do have. Okay, so again, most coins are not exuding this kind of behavior. In other words, how this indicator works is pretty straightforward. It's available on my website if you're curious. It gives you signals for buy entries and it gives you signals for sell targets. Okay, so buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. That's kind of the general concept. Well, we don't have any sell targets yet, but we've got 3 confirming buy signals here. That's a pretty good sign. So to me, seeing all this stuff combined here, I'm not usually pretty savvy on taking longs at this level when the price is overextended, but it does appear if Bitcoin can somehow stabilize and stay at 45K, there's a solid chance SEI will continue higher. Okay, so again, very, very good little coin slash situation here. I think we're on the right side of the tracks here. Definitely looking pretty good. So all in all, those are my 2 cents. What are your thoughts? What do you think is going to happen next? Curious to hear it. Comment below if you could. If not, that's cool too. Jump on over to our Bitunix exchange. This is a highly recommended exchange for our community. Everyone loves it so far, and I do too. It's just a great, great exchange. I wouldn't recommend it if I don't love it, but I can tell you I like them because there's no KYC VPN requirements. They have trailing stop losses, multiple profit targets, all things you need to do and utilize as a good, successful trader. So be sure to check them out. If you do use my link to register, healthy benefit rewards await. And of course, they are having trading competitions coming up here soon. Be sure to jump on over to our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord, of course, if you're curious about different playout charts or just different scenarios here. I like to keep you guys up to date as much as possible. And again, Bitcoin dominance is increasing, so expect altcoins to pull back a little bit today. They kind of already have, but it could happen further. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.